It's boy Zappa King, the Giant Robots, and welcome back to Super Wars 30, wherein we did a bunch of onboard missions that caused the top 3 to change. First place is now Hyoma, leading with 348. Second place is Ozzy with 330. And third place is now Shinobu at 271. Let's see what the roulette has in store for us today. The Meaning of Happiness, a DLC mission. Well, no, that's just the name of my wheel. Ha ha ha. Meaning of Happiness. What is that? Alright. We're doing moves now, let's get to upgrade. Put some finances into Dan. Ability, energy. Eldora sword. Let's make sure that Brownie and Volcane are not smashed here. Excellent. And let's go. Mission! Actually, before we go off to a bunch of missions, let's see if there's any grind spots to pick up. You know, I've noticed a real, lack of patrol missions, unless it's got something to do with I got them before I was doing a bunch of onboard stuff. Or is it because we're wrapping up some of the threats that there's less patrolling to do? Deep space. Alright, that's not where we're going. Alright. Move. Not move. Mission. Time for the Meaning of Happiness. Silent Dead approaches Vaughn. His nemesis Zaclo asks for a little chat. Vaughn's end draws near. Hey now, one. Where do we even start? This one's a real stumper, yeah? We don't do something... Van's armor may stop working entirely. Really? When Van called on his armor, it appeared to be some kind of hyperspace travel system. And when the battle ended, it would use the same process to go back wherever it came from. But since the battle in the Andes, the return system stopped working entirely. Could be a system outage, or... maybe physical trouble at the return destination? It wouldn't show up here, that's for one thing. But what's the problem with it not going back? Look, Gramps, his armor's not remotely like the ones like you guys ride in. Van's stand probably has a base that operates out of. That base also handles repairs for any damage it sustained. So if Dan's here, it can't be repaired? We can get out the door, but without understanding the underlying systems, all we're doing is slapping a band-aid on it. Mystery armor. Truth is beyond our knowledge. Whatever could it be? A poorly made import, courtesy of yours truly. I really feel like he spoke in haiku in the anime. Also, microphone is out of position. There's an even bigger concern at play here. What's that? Armor appears to share a biological link with its writer being Vaughn. We have to fully grasp what it entails. Stop beating around the bush and get to the point already, man! My point is, if it built the armor in this suboptimal state, it would likely have some effect on Vaughn himself. On Van? What are you, Solid Snake? Metal Gear? Nano machines? Trying to take time out of your business schedule, maybe? It's Zappa and the others, don't worry. They've done what they could. Besides, I like to meet that goddess as much as everyone else does. Need to find the fifth pillar of light, fast. And release it, regardless of whether or not we fight the Quasars. We can't let anyone else utilize it. The prior 4 pillars were in Asia, Europe, Africa, and South America, each far apart from the other. So, we predict the last pillar either be in North America or Australia. That lines up with my thinking as well. There have also been sightings of activity from the Claws group here in Seattle. It points us solidly in the direction of North America for the last pillar's location, I'd say. Judging for the actions of Phnom Penh, they have intel on the pillars and divine civilization that we lack. If we want to get ahead of them, we need Orchidelia's help. Orchidacea's help. I'm well aware of what we need. That's why I've been trying to contact her within the main system. That can only be done by the chief in charge of AOS administration, or more to the point, Tri-Trigger system admin. Yeah, but I've had barely any luck at all so far. I can't make any promises it'll go any better in the presence of the higher-ups. Do things your way and reach out to her, Chief. Will it beat her heart bleed for her help? Her heart, Well, there's something to be said for Hail Marys, I suppose. Well, Chief, take it away. Right, I'll access the black box in the bottommost level of the main system. You guys do the talking. Here goes nothing. Database, database. Orchidacea, do you hear us? We are the Triple Street Tree, the ones using the Tri-Trigger. We are seeking information on the whereabouts of the last pillar. We need your help. Humanity needs your help. Nope, no answer. No surprises there. Is it possible she's not hearing us? She's basically the Tri-Trigger herself. If anything, I put money on her knowing every last thing that goes on within this ship. Then she chooses to ignore our entreaties for help. This is another trial to gauge which we weather power for good. In that case, we'll have to rely on our own strength and keep fighting. Captain Mitzvah, Executive Officer Reynolds asked me to relay a message to you. What is it? Man has developed a high fever and collapsed. Is it really necessary to update the person in charge of XCT on the crewman's medical status? No, sir. My understanding of this is because the situation that they feared may have came to pass. Understood. I'm on my way to the medical bay right now. We'll be going then. Thank you for cooperation, Chief Maven. Keep us posted up our moody goddess ever decides to get off her high horse. Sure, but don't forget she might have heard what you just said. Allow me to escort you to the exit. If she didn't come out, that probably means the time isn't right for her yet. Suits me just fine, but... Why, hello there. This is a pleasant surprise. Mind if I ask you a few questions? First, Mad Bay! What's Vaughn's status? There's a high fever and no identifiable cause, and medicine's not helping with any of it. Just as we suspected, the culprit is undoubtedly Don's maintenance issues. Can I elaborate for the rest of us? Certainly. It will necessitate explaining a bit of Van's body, first and foremost. He appears to have undergone a reconstructive surgery to amplify his neuroelectricity. Your electricity? To put in simple terms, it is a procedure to enhance human reaction speeds. I imagine it plays quite a big part in rather uncommon combat prowess. Why go through that, though? Probably so he can control Dan of Thursday. And now that Von's armor isn't properly maintained, Von's own condition has begun to deteriorate. Well, then why aren't we fixing Dan? It's right there in the hangar! Yeah, it's not that easy. Design philosophy and technology behind Van's armor are fundamentally different from those of the other armors. Basically, we can't do much without proper facilities or a specialized engineer. But we haven't given up, okay? We'll figure something out eventually. Vaughn? I thought you were never waking up again. That can't happen, right? If it did, I just don't get it. All the times for my feelings for Van to come rushing out. Oh, don't worry, girls. Ron would never die before he killed the Claw. She's right. He won't die. Chirico? He'll live on as long as that unquenchable fire comes burning from his heart. In the meantime, we've got a job to do. Captain Meatsville, you're urgently needed on the bridge. What is it, Leon? The man with the claws requested a parlay. What? What's that man's game? Wrong voice. What's that man's game? The meaning of happiness. Why are you here? We're expecting Triple XDT. There's an enemy among them I must slay. You, fight for the comrade! Yeah, you and your little sister fighting for the Claw after he took you in. What's wrong with that? Nothing. I understand how that feels. Huh? I'm afraid I must cut your conversation short. They've arrived. Boat up. Huh? Eldora. Brownie Volcane. Oh, I need to send, Come on, where the hell are you at? Geku Sweet. Lancelot. Why do I have Lancelot marked? Durin. And... That's crazy. Marked? Scoop! All mobile unit teams are in position. Kinda weird scrambling our forces for a parlay, isn't it? Hey, they deployed force before we did! Bella's right, we have to meet the other party on their level. This is purely a deterrent. I ask for all of you to excuse caution and exercise caution in your actions. We'll be fine. Our shortest uses that action with the fever anyway. That just leaves... Yeah, you don't have to spell it out. We need to know what they know. It didn't say it's Captain Needs with space, but I see no way we'll reach an accord with Claw's group. Nonetheless, I'll defer to the Captain's judgment for this parlay. Welcome, members of Triple XDT. My name is Fossilina. I'm representative of the one you refer to as the man with the claw. It's my pleasure. That's the lady that works on the Claw's aid. They're sitting on his top dock for this. They must be in business. There's also Zero, the slayer of my sister, the destroyer of Silkistan. I won't forgive you. I won't forgive either of you. Chalio, I suppose he's joined the Claw to get revenge against us. Let's get down to business, shall we? Why call for this parlay? First, if you don't mind, I note Vaughn is absent. What of it?
I take it our destruction of his satellite base has affected him.
So it's your fault Vance got the fever!
Pinche puta tu madre. I apologize. We're very much pressed for time, so we opted to remove one of the sources of concern. What do you mean, pressed for time? Yes, well, because of our situation, we are interested in striking up a working relationship with your group.
What?
That's right. We would like to befriend you all.
You're out of your mind. And we're supposed to just take the word of an evil armor user spent on this domination at face value?
Just the opposite.
How is that?
We wish to befriend you because, ultimately, our goals coincide. The comrade, that is the man you call the Claw, is going to sacrifice himself for the sake of world peace. You see, the comrade is suffering from a fatal illness.
What? A fatal illness? That means he's going to die soon anyway?
But he plans to use his final moments to reformat the world.
Reformat?
What's required of Hiatus flowers for? We need a catalyst.
Flowers?
Did I know what any of this means? What do you mean, reformat the world? The Covenant will break himself down anatomically and merge with all life on the planet at a subconscious level. Yes, all life will then think as the comrade does.
What did you say?
Oh, what a wonderful universe it'll be. Naturally, he'll die in the process, but he will quite literally live on forever inside of all of us.
I can barely wrap my head around what she's saying. It exceeds the scope of my super AI's comprehension.
Do you see? The reason the comrade and our organization have no formal name is because what we all do is in the name of selfless love.
Alright, you're crazy.
What you're talking about sounds more like mind control to me.
How is that any different from the world domination? It's so lost.
No one will ever be superior or inferior to anyone else. Everyone will be one and the same. That's what this world needs more than anything right now. Is that the kind of world you want? A world where violence and discrimination run rampant and the weak always pay the price. A world suffering under the ravages of war, where the people live day in and day out in a constant state of fear and anxiety. The comrade laments the state of our world. He's gone on a long journey so that he can change it. Now I can see how he came in contact with the Geese Order. Similar to what he wanted. A world that removes lines of discrimination by merging everything together. What kind of long journey are we talking about here? I mean a journey transcending the stars and time itself.
Wait, the stars?
That's right. In human language, a comrade is what we would call an alien. From a planet called Hyjuice, I think? What?
Hyjuice? Does he mean the Hyjuicians of the Galactic Police? Those Hyjuicians seem like good people, and the Claw is as evil as they come. It must be something else, right?
My understanding, the comrade arrived on this planet centuries ago with the armors called the Original Seven.
So the armors used in our solar system
came from technology shared by the comrade in his quest to improve our world.
That explains how the Claw knows about the Quasters, the Pillars, and the Hours. It's from another planet.
To end the conflict, we must release the Pillars of Light left behind the Divine Civilization. We were quite surprised to find that you carried the will of Hours necessary to open the lock. Do you plan to claim the Divine Civilization relics under the Quasters' control once you release the last pillar? Oh, we do not. We do want the pillar released, but we want nothing to do with the Quasters. There's no need.
How does that work? Do you need the world to be destabilized in order to carry out your plan?
That's not something I'm prepared to discuss in these talks. The point at hand is that we recognize you as potential impediments to the implementation of our plan. Triple XDT, please to help us make the comrade's dream a reality. A world at peace would give happiness to you seek, so...
Shut up! Ray!
No, Suzaku. Let him speak. Oh, such a frightening man. Would you reject the idea of happiness? Of what the world wants?
Happiness? You murdered Shino. Who are you to speak of happiness?
Triple XDT, if you're interested at all in a peaceful world, would you please rein your scary man in? I agree with Ray, actually. The fact is you're playing with the power of the pillars. It's distorting the universe's natural laws. We can't simply ignore a group like yours. Oh, what a shame. Then you won't be able to partake in the comrade's dream. If offered up everything in the name of comrade's dream, you would have a future of happiness assured.
Stand the comrade's way, I'll crush him!
Karosa, I must report this matter to the comrade. You handle things here.
Let's do it, Karosa. Yeah, for the comrade! Shalio, is this really what you want? I don't care what happens in the world devoid of my sister and Zilkistan. I have left his vengeance against the two of you, Zero.
Such is karma, I suppose.
Zero's duty to bear it. They're getting up to attack! Everyone, watch yourselves! They can't persuade us to dance to their tune, they'll show traits of violence. Great.
Then we'll answer them in kind. We'll seize happiness for ourselves in the world with our own two hands. And for that we need to put a stop to the Claw's plan. Sit tight, okay, Vaughn? We'll handle things here. The story events will play out differently if you defeat Karosa before Shalio, or the other way around. Well, we'll just have to see what happens. Where is the boy? Bad button. Alright, we're off to a bad start. Beat it. No. Action. Oh. That's what I want. Load up.
Destroy the comrade's enemies and the comrade will be happy. Then Melissa will be happy. I'll do it! Karosa, I don't want my own life, so I'll do it for the comrade!
逃がすなよーしメガ粒子砲一斉発射撃て
あいつに笑われる同志のために戦艦を落とす行くぞベリッサ行こうカロッサこれで2人でとどめいけ
Ooh,
回避運動遅いぞ
powerful. Well then, we know what do. Heal up. Never happened. Multi-battle. and I haven't really invested much in them. It's fine. Yeah, I could have positioned better for a map attack.
Suzaku Kurugi, I'll put it into you personally. Shalio, don't. What would be the point? I'll tell you what the point would be. Swear to my sister to become the greatest pilot in the world. Shalio. So I have Nif now, so I have to fight.
戦うことでしか暮らしていく術を持たないのか。生きる。全て出し尽くす。これで終わらせる。平和を取り戻すその日まで。ウルルギスザク、お前にだけは。速度ならこちらも負けていない。メギスタスオメガ。民は僕のために、僕は民のために。こちらの動きを研究したところで、
悪いけどここで消えてもらう。見えた。
ジブーロレンジロバー。
正々堂々戦いましょう。行けニーダル。最後はこれ。はあ、どんなもんですか。
Multi-battle?
機械が俺の相手になるものか。相手の懐に飛び込む。終わりだ。
終わりだ。
邪魔をするならば鍵詰めの前にお前を殺す。エナジーキャノンを使う。ターゲットロック。そこだ。
悪いやつのくせにお前どうして。守らなきゃ。どうしよう。強い人が出てきた。これからは逃げられない。
お前の思考は読めている。
Lovely.
丸見えだな。直撃させる。
この敗北決して忘れん。
Sonara. The difference between units that have and haven't been powered up. Looter. Restore. Boost X counter. Multi-battle. That's free. Let's get over there to do something. Or see.
Zero, you killed my sister!
I won't deny it. You will have the. I won't deny it. You will have the fight you want.
I'll avenge my sister in Zuka-san. It's now to my life's work.
It's sad, isn't it, Shamna? Your brother's still trapped by your words.
さすがは戦士の国ジルクスタ。戦うことに慣れているか。任せるぞ C2。
格闘戦だな。とっておきだ。
かつての悪逆皇帝が
悪くない戦闘だ。
兄さんの胸、僕が晴らしてみせる。メギスタスオメガ。
Alright. Delete this back around.
運のないやつだ。これで
退却命令を。ああ
Goodbye. Aw, man. Random spike.
「やらなければやられる」「仕留める」
もう傭兵の定めか。
That's better. We know Tyrant Overbreak. Oh, I actually wanted to move.
It's not the end of my battle! I'll keep fighting until I slay you both, Zeros! Shalio.
What do you plan to do about him?
I'll engage him until he's satisfied, which will likely be when one of us falls.
Okay. So, inconclusive. Restore.
「鍵爪を殺すことが悪ならば、俺は悪となる。とっておきだ。止められはしない。デリート。 目標の撃破を確認。
It's Sid and Melissa Sen!
Carosa!
No, this is bad. The comrade's gonna abandon us!
Let's apologize to the comrade together.
We broke our armors. The comrade won't forgive us!
Let's go somewhere, someplace where nobody, not even the comrade, can find us.
Are you okay with that, Melissa? Did you forget what it was like to live on our own? We were always hungry and starving.
I think we're stronger than we were then. And I can stand it as long as we're together.
Melissa!
Their hair just like goes upward. Like, you can see it at the top of their hair here. Their hair is like styled upward. Upward. And I hate it. The kids are running away.
I won't let them.
Ah!
We let them live, they can go back to help the Claw again.
Hold on, kids don't want to fight anymore.
If you do this, you'll be no different than the Claw himself. I'm willing to stoop to his level, that's what it takes to kill him.
Brother, don't!
Joshua, not even you can stop me.
You're not the only one fighting out here, and I won't allow you to destroy that armor!
It's for your sake and for ours! Ray! Dismount.
Huh?
I'm taking your armor.
Carosa!
It'll be okay, as long as I have you, Melissa! Never let me see you again.
Whoop! Just throw it on the boat. Our armors!
Let's go, Melissa. We have to live on our own from now on.
Right.
Ray, stay sharp. There's more coming.
Huh?
The original 7 woman is back.
Carosa and Melissa. Not only did they lose the fight, but they lost their armor?
I guess now the only original 7 models left are yours and mine.
Michael!
Bending, do you read me? It's not too late. If you appreciate the comrade's dream, you can come with us alone. You won't listen to me? In that case... You make a high-ended demand and follow it up with force? Really living up to your name there, brother idiot.
Man! When did he slip out of the med bay?
Ah, the missing number.
You sound rather strained, Vaughn.
Shut up.
If you join us, you can be freed from the suffering.
Oh, that's a great idea. Sure, just take me to the Claw. That way I can kill it before I bite it.
Oh, did you miss what I said before? The comrade's already on death's door.
Yeah, which is why I gotta kill him first.
It isn't time to end the sad cycle of violence. The comrade is trying to erase man's mistakes. Once our plan comes to fruition, he'll be there in our minds to stop us when we make these violent overtures. The comrade and the birthday system will erase all conflict from this world. And then we'll have no reason to fight the Quasters at all. Ah. Bitch, what?
What's this birthday thing?
The most powerful armor of all he created for the comrade's plan, his dream, the time of happiness. The time of happiness?
You have less than a month until the plan comes to full fruition. So please, Triple XDT, I implore you all, would you stop interfering with us? Combo will soon be gone regardless of what happens with the plan. The wish of those who bear grudges against him will come true on their own. Isn't that good enough? Ah, I get it. I get it now.
Do we have an understanding?
Yeah, I understand, alright. I understand. I don't have time to be fucking around.
Oh?
You keep putting on airs and talking it up, you're just pissing me off! Don't care what happens to the world, I'm gonna make a beeline to the claw and kill him before he can die!
What could you possibly hope to achieve in your condition?
I'll put an end to you now and ensure the comrade's dream is realized.
Dan! Dan! Call for Dan!
But, just do it! Okay. Hey, Van! Gotcha!
Did they just throw Dan a Thursday?
This ain't exactly the slickest entrance. Get in, Van! How much I can do, but I can sure as fuck try. Wake up, Dan. I'll be damned. How you feeling now, Van? Like I was never feeling sluggish at all. Thanks, kid. I can work with this. You pulled it off, Joshua. Dan and Van are both in action. I couldn't have done it without you, Ray.
Wait a minute.
Did you borrow parts from Santa Friday? Got it in one.
I knew what parts Dan needed from Cheap Maybe's analysis. I figured we'd just get another Original 7 armor we could use to fix up Vaughn's.
So that's what the enemy capture was for. Part of helping him recover is for my sake.
How can you say that, Ray? Having more friends is obvious benefit to you.
Joshua.
Honestly, I don't like seeing you so driven for vengeance. The Claw's an enemy to me too, and the rest is Triple XDT.
Let me make one thing clear, Joshua. That man is no friend of mine. Oh, really?
Oh god, guys, knock it off! Save it!
If you're in an armor, then I'll just destroy it too. Still not in top form.
Do you know what helps in times like these? A good jolt.
A jolt?
I can use the brownie spark needle.
That wouldn't be enough of a jolt. You need something with more. Is that the thunder break? Ain't that going overboard? No. Actually, I think that's what he needed.
You'd say that, but he's literally sparking. Nice try, but no. That light is being generated by Vaughn himself.
What? But how?
Michael!
Wendy のバカ兄貴がエレナ
ミハイル君はやらせません絶対に私は
Vasilina, you covered me.
You protect the comrade. It's too important for us to lose. Of course, that wasn't the only reason.
Get back, Vasilina. I'll handle the rest.
Alright, Mihail. Just make sure you come back to me. Looks like those two were an item.
Dang, what's going on with Vaughn? Lloyd, it's like...
Perhaps Overflow would be a fitting term for this. Overflow? Vaughn's innate neuroelectricity spiked drastically to cancel out the Thunder Break, which in turn sent him far beyond his prior limits and enabled him to draw upon Dan's power to a greater degree, yes. Alas, it's just one of the mysteries of the human body.
I don't understand shit, but I can use this. We got this far and got even more power? That woman's gotten away. That just leaves you, brother idiot. I did as the comrade instructed and shared our plan with you all, but it appears it was a mistake on our part. I wouldn't say that. Shed some light on what I have to do. Now stop you all here. This is my duty. Can we get the fucking started fight yet or what?
Oh, the Scorpion Knights kick up fortress? You're here too, huh?
When I stick with these guys, I can name whatever price I want.
You sad fool. You fail to see the most basic
Flaw in your plan. Ah, shut up! Keep your nose out of my fight! Hey, you fight your battles. I'm not gonna stop you. Just for the record, I fight for one thing. To kill that scum!
I'm gonna come on over here and give you a little boop on the nose. Maybe a bigger boop.
Oh yeah, that's plenty.
Ball up. Oh, I still have persist too. That made even less damage?
The fuck?
Come on with this shit.
Now I gotta do this shit all over again.
Okay, so we're back here, and the game suggests, there went my other light, where was it? Oh, objective. That things are different if we defeat one kid before the other. So let's defeat these niños first. Yep. All of their enemies are done. And some units haven't even moved yet. The Eldora Soul did many attacks. It was far enough behind that it just kept gaining 3 levels. Lay down. Standing by.
My sin and Melissa Sen!
Uh-huh. This is all the same.
That's right, both of you are someone more precious to you than anyone else in the world. You choose. Will you fight your second most important person or live with your first most important person? The
kids are running away, and that. Huh. So, that's just it. Shalio has the extra bit of dialogue. What the fuck? It didn't happen the other way around. And get him off the robot. Run away. What? Let's see. So that's your choice. I wonder where my sister and I would be now if we chose differently back then. Jalio has words. And they show up. Okay. Da-da-da. Oh, we've been through all this. Called for Dan. Shit don't work. Throw it! Turn up. Bonk. Thunder break. Turn up. Yep. And we're back to where we were. This time, let's not throw Chodenji spin at him. That was still way too damn much. Come on, man. God's judgment. Do you think an old gen reconstructed human stands any chance to get the chosen with the Neo originals? So, brother idiot, you're gonna try to marry that lady? That's none of your business. Oh yeah? Alright, then I won't hold back. You're a friend of the claw, I'm gonna cut you to ribbons, brother idiot. Brother idiot this, brother idiot that. I am not your brother. We need no Bakanik. There we go. Overflow is in. We need to check on that. I must make it back for the comrade. And for Fossilina more than anyone else. Michael! Or actually, Mihail. You never know when to quit, Bakaniki. Even his sister's words are lost on him. Seems to me like Fossilina's the one he cares for the most at this point. Alright. Overflow. Stato. Overflow. At 150 morale, plus 10% damage, minus 20% damage shaken. And that's, you know, ramp up the numbers. And look, the rest of the crew hasn't moved yet.
J 残弾万世不滅救急如律令
Standing by. What? Da-da-da. You know what, let's build up here. Oh, that's not going to kill anything.
戦いを終わらせるためにこれが輻射波動だ。
自分も
Let's have these battles over. Minus yet. Keep fighting till I slay you both.
Knew about him, satisfied. And this is still technically turn 1. In the phase with one enemy remaining. With these barriers,
Bunshin!
Orc's asking. A repair issue came up at okay. Land. Smash. Yeah, alright, cool. That ought to do it.
Time for us to settle the score, Black Knight woman!
You're so damn pushy! What, you get a fat bonus for killing me or something?
In your case, I'm making a policy exception. I'll use some payback for what you did in Zelkistan.
Yeah, well, I got payback of my own. Haven't nearly paid you back enough for what you did in the prison.
Glad we see eye to eye.
Oh, hell no! Don't even think of putting me in your twisted level. But settling the score? Oh yeah, I agreed there. Sick of seeing you, stupid gigabug.
ゲテモノのナイトギガフォートレスなんかにもう逃げるのやめたくらえ
回やられるか。たまんねえな。また可愛がってやるよ、黒の騎士団の女。早く逃げねえと捕まるぜ。残念でした。魔の怪我。
その巨体じゃこのスピードにはついてこられないみたいだね。
Persist and barriers.
ここでもう一押しだ。コリオ王が最大奥義功を乱撃。一位先進、狙いは一つ。ランダムスパイク。ソニックジャベリン。サイラントオーバーブレイク。
俺が負けただと。
Yeah. Just in time.
Hey, well, if I die here, what about all my money? My fight money!
You were good. But some things are worth more than money. I'll never lose to someone who doesn't get that.
That's the last of them.
I think I'm getting a better idea what the claw's trying to do.
You understand more now, Hyoma?
I understand we have to stop that nut job at least. So you don't understand any of it? Well, neither do I.
You don't need to. We've got plenty of reasons to kill him as it is. Don't go running off half-cocked for it, Van. That goes for you too, Ray.
This has established it beyond any doubt that this battle involves more than you two alone.
Suit yourselves. We're going to the same place. Go with you. Easy enough.
Van?
You guys gonna have the finishing blow. Suit yourselves. It'll be me, of course. I don't think so. How about you back off? If anyone should back off, it's you.
That'll be enough of that! Everyone return to the ship. Since Orchitasia isn't showing any reaction, it's safe to say that at least the pillar isn't in this area.
Just you wait, Claw. No way I'm gonna let you die a happy death. I'll be the one to put it into you.
Hang on one!
Joshua,
Yes, Ray?
you actually fixed his armor. You've improved a lot.
I can't hold a candle to you or Chino.
All time may have stopped for us. You still have a future ahead of you.
And so do you!
Right now, I've known for anything other than killing the Claw. Man, that guy's got two modes, Grim and Grimer.
I said that wrong on purpose. Well, at least he's initiating conversation with Joshua now. That's an improvement.
So he's changed a bit. Finally learned about the bonds of friendship. Friends, him and us. Kidding.
Don't ruin the moment, Vaughn.
I mean, come on.
I doubt Ray would accept the word friend either. That'd be going the same direction. That's good enough for me. But can we really beat the Claw? Where'd that come, Priscilla? I'm not used to seeing afraid. I didn't get what his goal was, but he's got people like those kids who are genuinely devoted to him. That scares me. I wonder what'll happen to those kids. Will they go through a rough like their friend did? Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. All we know for sure is that they've made their choice. They were able to escape the Claw's control at the last moment.
But his charisma will undoubtedly continue to pose a formidable threat. And we've yet to fully grasp his scheme.
Yeah, we still have no idea what this time of happiness will actually entail.
Who cares? When we bust up that armor, it is the birthday. It should solve itself. Once I kill him, I'll tie that neat little bow on everything.
Just remember that from Triple XCT, there are still other enemies besides the Claw to fight.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Hey, guess what? You haven't put any thought into what you'll do after killing the claw, have you?
Ugh.
In that case, mind if we talk for a bit once you've done that?
If you want to talk, we can talk right now.
No, I have to be ready first.
You do?
So you better beat the claw, okay? She was pretty spooked by the claw earlier, but I guess she's fine now. Love is a powerful thing. So,
Something up, Shakti? You don't come to anger very often.
scared.
Bar?
The way the claw man preaches about peace while giving off the smell of blood. It's a lot like Sanskar.
Shakti! Hey! Amigo!
I got that skill point after having to replay it because Hyoma. Azu got no kills on that map. And Bullet slides back into third. Like, he and Shinobu must be like this. Like, scaling. Anyway, we have one last on board. Let's talk to Eagle. Congratulations, Eagle. I heard you made ace. Yes, thank you for noticing. You're the pilot FTO and the captain NSX. You have a lot of responsibilities. I'd prefer to focus strictly on piloting, but that's not exactly up to me. You don't like being a captain? Well, I'm a fighter. I would think that you, of all people, would understand where I'm coming from there. If I had a choice, I'd prefer not to fight at all. And that's why you fight, for a world that need not fight. Now I see. You'd be welcome to visit NSX too. I'd be happy to treat you some of Geo's hand-picked sweets. Thank you. I'll take you up on that sometime. Except she did that already. I don't think I labeled it though. Onboards are done. Next time. Anything but a Mother's Awakening. Or what follows me. So really we only have 4 options. I'm gonna go update my roulette. Alright, with that. Good night, Space Souls.
リさん、腹も減ったことだし、俺たちも休憩して何か食べに行くか。
私ボスさんのラーメンがいいです。コク、うまみ、塩味、どれもがパーフェクト。かつ栄養のバランスも素晴らしい。あれこそまさに人類の英知の味です。
甘いな、リサ。たった一杯食べただけでラーメンの全てを語るのは早いぜ。世界には星の数ほどのラーメン屋があるんだ。そいつを片っ端から食べに行こうぜ。
喜んでお供します。
プレイヤーのみんなも休憩中にうまいものを食ってくれよ。